All right. Now I'm going to ask, but you're not going to drop your drawers because we're not going to see it. Did you get your butt tattooed? Kahuna for Tat-Stories here. We are still in Philadelphia. We are at the tattoo convention sponsored by Villain Arts. Guess what? Matt won a trophy for a tattoo he got put on his body today. Matt, why don't you tell him what you won?
I won 3rd place in color portrait for a tattoo I got done on my calf by Paul Acker of Seance Tattoo Parlor.
Okay, so we're going to make sure we get a picture of that piece of ink because that is a bad boy, I'll tell you. But I'll tell you, I didn't even see the award-winning ink. I saw Matt walking down the aisle here, and I saw like the chest kind of staring me in the face, and I saw the arms. I said, okay, this dude's got some stories to go with that ink. So tell us about that chest piece. That's an amazing work of art.
Thank you. Yeah, so it's actually a funny story. I was going to be married back in 2015, and we broke up like 2 months before the wedding, and I had money that I wasn't going to be investing in the wedding, so I invested it in myself. So, yeah, it's a
I like it. No wedding ink.
Yeah. Well, this is, I invest in myself instead of, others. So, yeah.
I think it's a worthwhile investment. You know what? We're going to get a B-roll of that because that's spectacular.
Thanks.
I'm here to tell you, folks, it's amazing. Now, what did you get on your chest and why?
So it's a goat. My artist that did it, his name's Alex Pastor. He's located right outside of Philadelphia. I wanted something a little evil, and that's kind of like what I was going for, and that's what I went for.
He wanted evil. He not only got evil, but he got spectacularly colored evil. Even better.
Yes.
Now, you're sporting a sleeve here too. Now, what's the meaning? I get the. No, I don't get the eye. So tell me all about that.
So, also by the same artist who did my torso, Alex Pastor. It's the 4 horsemen. It's a very religious influence, like end of the world type tattoo. So yeah, that was like kind of like the beginning of. I started with this, and then it kind of like worked my way to the rest of my body.
Okay, so he's got no wedding ink, and he's got apocalypse ink. Okay, I'm not sensing the theme, so that's good. You've got some amazing stuff on your left arm. Tell the folks about that too.
Well, ironically, my arm on this arm is actually being erased right now to make room for more tattoos. These were one of my very first tattoos, and compared to the two, you can see the quality. So, running out of room, real estate, gotta level out the ground.
So Matt is a human whiteboard.
I'm like a walking canvas.
The ink's coming off, so more ink can go on.
Exactly.
Okay, do you know what you want to put on that arm?
No, not yet. It's more so because I've been going to more high-end artists. If like I happen to run into like an artist that's from out of the country, or just luck of the draw, I have space for him.
Okay, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about your back.
Oh no.
I haven't looked at it, but trust me, we'll get a picture of that too. Tell them what you got.
So my back is also by the same guy that did my chest, and it's actually one of his original portraits. And what happened was, once I got my chest done, everyone was asking me, like, my next step was like, when are you getting your back done? And that's what happened. So I'll show the big reveal, I guess.
Oh, no. We're going to take a picture of it and pop it up on screen, so no worries. Okay, so we're going to make sure we get that. What do you got? What kind of portrait did you put on your back?
Oh, it's like a robotic angel, if you want to call it that. So yeah, it's a very anti-religious tattoo. Of course, it's
robotic angel. Okay, that one sounds kind of interesting.
Yes.
Now, I'm just going to ask again. You don't need to show. We'll get pictures. What'd you put on your legs, dude?
So on my legs, along with the portrait that I won this award for, I have a portrait of Walter White from Breaking Bad, and a portrait of Christian Bale in his character of American Psycho, Patrick Bateman, on my leg as well.
So he's got some very interesting portraiture going on his legs. All right, now I'm going to ask, but you're not going to drop your drawers because we're not going to see it. Did you get your butt tattooed?
No, and I have it in the agenda in the near future. I work for FedEx, and in order to do that, I sit a lot, like while driving, and you need that time to heal. So right now it's on the back burner, if you want to call it that.
So ass ink is on the back burner because the man's got to get the packages there by 10:30 a.m.
Packages, yep, yes sir.
All right. Well, you know what, Matt? You have been a sport. You have got some spectacular ink. He is an award winner here in Philadelphia, folks. Again, we will get a picture of all of it. It's already probably popped up on the screen as he talked about it. Thank you for your time. This is Kahuna. We are in Philadelphia, and we are out. Kahuna for Tat-Stories here. We are at the Philadelphia Tattoo Convention. And you know what? I walked by this booth and I saw Michelle, and she's got something called Tatty Stick. Now, I don't know what Tatty Stick is, but we're going to find out because she's going to tell us right now. So, Michelle, why don't you give people the background on your product?
So Tatty Stick is an all-natural tattoo aftercare product that I created to help heal the tattoo faster and to help with the itching. So it actually ends up making the tattoo look better once it's totally healed.
I know there's secret ingredients, but what's like the magic ingredient that does a lot of that?
Well, actually, nothing's secret. It's all on our label. There's only natural things, no chemicals. So we have natural carrier oils like coconut, shea butter, jojoba oil, and then we have 3 essential oils. And those essential oils are very important. The tea tree, which is melaleuca, lavender, and we also have peppermint. And those 3 really help with the healing process.
All right, so how'd you come up with the formula?
Well, that was a really good question. So I actually own my own clinic. I'm a nurse practitioner, and I created products for my patients for first and second degree burns and for abrasions and cuts. And so I researched tattoos in particular and how they heal, and our product actually works really well. So I created it originally for other medicinal purposes for patients, and this one ended up being very well worked. It worked really well with the tattoo industry and the tattoos.
All right, so this is kind of interesting because she's a nurse practitioner who used to deal with burn patients and, well, probably still does. But more importantly, she's invented this thing called Tatty Stick. And again, I'll make sure that I get some pictures of the product so you can see it. What is the one thing you'd like people to know about your product?
There's no petroleum in it, and any product that has petroleum delays the healing, and that's really important for anyone to know that. And so we have no petroleum in our product, and it really does heal faster. And when it heals faster, it looks better. So our product actually makes your tattoo look better.
We like heals faster, and we like looks better, especially when you think about the fact that, you know, sometimes people itch and sometimes, you know, you get uneven stuff on the ink side, and this basically probably makes sure none of that happens. So we kind of like that. What are you going to do with your product? What kind of distribution? I mean, how do people find it?
So we're on social media, Tatty Stick. Our website is tattystick.com. We're very active on the web. We're also on Amazon, so you can find us actually on Amazon as well. And as far as distribution, we like to send it right to our clients, so we're all over the place.
I like that. She's cut out the middleman. You hear that, Walmart? You aren't getting any money. Okay, I'm kidding, but yeah, they're not giving him any money. Michelle, we thank you so much. You got to try this stuff, folks. It's Tatty Stick. Again, we'll pop it up on the screen so that you can see it. We'll make sure that you have an opportunity to find it. And you know what? If you're thinking about or you've gotten a tattoo and you want to pick something up as an aftercare consideration, make sure that you pick something up. We'd really like to make sure you do that. So this is Kahuna. This is Michelle. She's the tatty behind Tatty Stick, just so you know. And we really want to thank her for taking time to talk to us today. Again, we are in Philadelphia. We are at the Tattoo Convention sponsored by Villain Arts. This is the Tatty Stick Gal, and we are out of here.